Hello, it's game jam time again, and I've been making a game for this particular game jam called Falling Block Jam 2025, and it's on the itch page for all to see. But I thought we'd just quickly go through it, and then I'll show you my game that I'm entering. So this, if you haven't already guessed, is all to do with falling blocks, and that's the main theme of the jam. They're very generous with their time. Sometimes jams are like just a 36-hour or a weekend. This one's a week. So I just took my time. I enjoyed it actually. I enjoyed having a bit more time to plan, if anything else, plan and make my game. Yeah, the jam will be held online and anyone is free to join. Teams are welcome, but I'm working on my own. I'm going solo. I kind of like that there'll be no voting or ranking on this. Usually, with certain game jams, people who have entered get to vote on other games that are in the have been entered as well and submitted, and you get a ranking at the end. My last one did all right actually, not too bad. But I like the idea. There's again taking the pressure off, giving you a week to build a game, and taking the pressure off coming in a particular place. They said they will reveal a an inspirational vibe when the jam started, and when it did commence a few days ago, the inspirational vibe was retro, vintage. So tune into the frequencies of the analog past and put your own spin on it. So basically, what they're asking for is a falling block game with a retro feel. And this is my entry, Bricky. You will notice that uh, I've used one of my favorite assets because I like the theme. My best games, I think, have this nice little 70s green screen, green monitor theme, and I like it. So I'm using it in this one, which fits the vibe perfectly. And if you listen very carefully, yeah, you can hear you can hear like a hum of an old monitor, which I kind of like as well. The best bit as well is when you press the keys to play the game, you get a nice clunky key sound like this, like that. So it takes you into the game. So basically, really simple, really simple. I've just mimicked one of the tower stacking games that you're probably familiar with. I've played games where you have to stack hamburgers or you have to stack container crates. Because I'm going for like a 70s vintage arcade computer feel, nothing elaborate like that. It's just green blocks. So we're just stacking green blocks. So you press space to stack them like so. Okay. And you get a point for each one you successfully stack. Now you have to stack them on top of one another. If you don't get them exact, the bits fall off and you're left with a shorter brick on your next go, which makes it a little more tricky to place, especially if you repeatedly start shaving bits off like this. So you can be down to like a little block. So you've got to hit a smaller area this time, like so. And then when it's game over, deliberately, there we go. Now, I had real problems with this. The resetting of the game was just, I don't know why it didn't work very well. You get a few gremlins in the code, and with this one, it was playing havoc with the scoring. And I noticed that in my other game, the one where I entered into the Bleed game jam, that when I restarted things, it something wasn't quite right. So I think the methods I'm using to write these games isn't quite working. But I took my time and managed to debug it, and yeah, I now know where I went wrong. Took a lot of finding, but again, got more time with this game jam, so I was able to find and troubleshoot all those annoying bugs that sometimes you just have to accept and submit your game with them still in because there's no time. But I like the fact that this was a week long, so let's play it properly. So S to restart, and it all resets. I like to add in a little bit of a lag to recreate like screen burn and stuff. Okay, here we go. I'm still not very good at this game. I've played it for hours. Um, not doing too bad actually. I did think you could sort of cheat the system and maybe put your mouse pointer there, perhaps. Let's see if that works. So when we touch that mouse pointer, yeah, this could work. No, hang on, let's line it up again. Let's line it up again. See, I'm trying to cheat at my own game. Here we go. Hang on. No. There you go. It just proves that cheating doesn't pay. Let's play it properly. Let's keep going. It's almost as if you don't have to think too much about it. You just have to play it without too much thought. Which I like to think most of my games are like that. Just easy 5-minute distractions. I think this will be great if you want to play on a mobile phone as well, because you can click the mouse and it should drop as well. So it works on mobile too, which is great. 25. That's not too bad. Yeah, so I'll leave a link for the jam, and when the submission deadline is up, you should be able to play them all. But I'll leave a link so you can play Bricky, my game Bricky, and see if you can beat 25. All right. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Bye bye.